Hey everybody, how's it going out there today? Back at you one more time, country gentleman. Got some of that plum cake back in here. I couldn't resist another bowl of it. And so I haven't even tried all of my first round of tobaccos that I got in yet, but I'm already back on the plum cake because I did enjoy it. Like I said in a previous video, I did like that plum cake. And then I'll probably do another one of mine that I haven't. I think I've still got a vanilla custard. I can't remember whether that's Sutliff or who it's from, but it's vanilla custard. I may try that and then go back to a meat pie and maybe come back to a plum cake and then back to a BCA and then back to a meat pie. And so I don't know, I'm out at a little park here next to the house, and there's these two, they're probably 10, 12-year-olds out there hitting the tennis ball back and forth, trying to keep score. It's kind of comical. Maybe I should film them. You can't do that. You can't hit it twice. Well, I'm counting that as a point because that's what you counted as a point last time. And it's kind of interesting. So anyway, coming at you today with a YAPO. And I'm pretty sure I know what this is. I'm trying not to show names and stuff on the on screen because I don't know who wants their name and address out there. And I cannot remember. I don't have everybody's name matched up with their YouTube channel name yet. And so trying to hold this down and open it, hang onto my pipe, all without showing the name or cutting through something important in here. We have some backy samples in here, and this should be from the Major, if I remember right. Let's see what this note here says. It is from the Major. He says, Dale, I hope this tobacco finds you well and gives you some room to spread your flavor wings. Thank you very much, Major. I'm sure it will, because I'm still learning here. And he said the limerick we talked about was from a tin aged 2 years. I think it has some zing, exclamation, zing, all in capitals, exclamation point. And I remember I'd watched, maybe it was no, it wasn't Jay Piper. I think it was Pipe Man Mick and King Briar. And it's, I believe, I don't know, I got so many videos, but somebody had talked about limerick. And I thought, oh, that might be good to try. And so he sent me a sample limerick. He says, if you're a cigar man, you may like that old Joe Krantz. Smoke what you like, pass on what you don't. Which I will do, though. I will do that. Best wishes, Major. Thank you very much, Major. I better pay a little bit of attention to this one, or it's gonna go out on me. So, again, thank you very much, Major. Again, I'm not out here asking people for, a bunch of tobaccos and stuff. I'm going to do this just like I did with cigars. I go try a few, go shop, ask questions, try a few. And I've got a ton of suggestions. I'm making a little notebook, and it's just filling up, try this, try this, try this. And so, man, there's a lot, Major. There is a ton of stuff in here. Let me try to get some of this over here so I can do some kind of routine. In here, I don't know if you'll be able to read this. That lighting is kind of bad out there, and I'm covering it up. Anyway, I'll just read it to you. How's that? And I'm not going to open all these and smell them. I don't know how effective that would be. Number one, I think I've already found out, doesn't matter what it smells like. It doesn't always going to taste like that. I will smell them. I do like the smell of them. But I'm smoking a pipe at the same time, so I don't know how they would intermix. Anyway, this is GLP's. Laurel Heights, So I will try. I've heard I had a lot of people suggest, you know, try some of the GLPs. Oh, here is some of the Limerick right there. So that's one we had originally started talking about, was that Limerick. And so it looks like I'll need to probably rub that out a little bit there. And so I will try that. That's probably the first one I'll try. I'm sure that's the first one I'll try. Maybe when I'm done with this. I got my palate cleanser here. Unsweet iced tea. And so that's a drink I always like to have. I can go through a gallon almost a day on iced tea. And this here is, can you see that, guys? Can you tell what that is just by looking at it? Maybe I'll do this on Pipe Pappy's Wacky Wednesday. See if anybody can guess that. That is the Major's Home Blend. Who's going to guess it? I'm not even going to smell it again. I'll smell it here in a little bit. This one is Hearth and Homes, New York, New York. I've had a lot of people recommend some different Hearth and Homes. Of course, there's thousands of them. Okay, this is the Old Joe Krantz. And is this the one? Let's see, Limerick had the Zing. Cigar, if you're a cigar man, you might like the Old Joe Krantz. So, we'll try that. Escudo, I've heard a lot of people talking about this. The Escudo. So that'll be another good one to try. I'll be able to take a lot of these off my to-try list and know whether I want to buy some tins or not. And then here's Peter Stokeby Cube Cut. Almost looks like something we would sweep up off the workshop floor. The sawdust from under the saws. That's interesting. Do I need to do anything different with Cube Cut or just pack it and smoke it? Speaking of smoking, I haven't been doing enough of that. And then we have plum cake. Hey, if that is the same H&H plum cake, H&H plum cake. What is this? McBaron. This is not H&H. McBaron plum cake. Hey, I already love that. So let me know if this is the McBaron plum cake. And if somebody has not tried the plum cake or the meat pie, I've got 2 full tins of it. I am more than happy to share as well. So somebody had made a comment on a video that meat pie was on their list. And so I'd sent you a PM that if you want to try some, but I haven't heard back. And it may be that you don't check those PMs, or I finally set my YouTube up to where anytime somebody PMs me or makes a comment, I get an email. That way I know, hey, somebody's out there and I don't, ignore something. So anyway, thank you very much, Major. I really appreciate that. You did not need to do all that. I was expecting well, there it is. I was expecting Limerick because I put on that video, hey, that may be something I want to try, and then you'd sent me a PM and said you'd had some. If I wanted to try it, you'd send me a little sample. So that's what I was expecting, was that Limerick. I was not expecting all of this. You went way overboard. So be on the lookout for a bomb in your mailbox at some point. I don't know what it'll be. And see, that's my issue. I want to return a lot of these favors and send people stuff, but I don't have anything yet. It's going to take me a little while to build it up, but hey, something's out there. So anyway, thank you very much, Major. I really, really do appreciate that. I will probably finish this guy off. This is my second bowl. This is the plum cake. This is my second bowl here in about the last 45 minutes. And so I think I'm in for a third bowl here. So I think I'm going to try some of that Limerick as soon as I get this guy done. have not been paying enough attention to this. Anyway, thank you very much, Major. I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody watching in on my YAPO from the Major, and we'll catch you next time.